So the amazing thing is that the Chinese championship, somebody actually snatched 100 kilos, but it didn't count. It has to be in an official competition. But she makes it look easy, doesn't she?
And the coach didn't even look that pleased. Just a slight clap of the hand. That is a new world record, 90.5 kilograms from Wang Min Huan.
That's what I think he's saying to her. He's saying, it's a good job you did that, because just remember, we've got another 9 girls who could replace you.
If not more. The Turks don't, but they're pleased enough with this girl, Nurkan Thailand. She will try to break the world record. It stands at 90.5 kilograms from Wang Min Huan. This is an attempt at 91 kilograms.
Yes, this is good to see because China really, over the last decade, have really dominated women's weightlifting. And now with the introduction of women's weightlifting into the Olympic Games, we're starting to see a few other countries coming through.
So, Thailand of Turkey, 91 kilograms.
Well, that's a shame. Nevertheless, she improved her personal best by 7.5 kilos and is young and improving.
And you can't ask for much more than that at a World Championship when the pressure's on to improve by, what, over 7 kilograms. She'll go home pleased with her snatching.
So we've already had 2 attempts at the world record. One has been successful, one has been a failure. But now the bar has gone to 92.5 kilos. Now, most people break world records by half a kilo, and in fact, she already has. But in weightlifting, the minimum jump is 2.5 kilos. Now, only 90 kilo will have counted in the total. So that means that on a 3rd attempt, the minimum jump that she can take is this, 92.5 kilos. So this would be a world record by a full 2 kilograms. Well, look at that, another day at the office.
Hardly even looks like she broke sweat. 92.5 kilograms, the new world record by a distance. Wang Min Huan of China, and frightening to think she is just 17. Still a clean and jerk to come. I'll run through the rules in just a second after we've seen the confirmation of the snatch standings. China from Turkey, from Bulgaria. But look at that jump from 2nd to 3rd. Now, for non-regular viewers of weightlifting, I can tell you that there are 2 types of lifts. The snatch, which we've just seen, and the clean and jerk. In the snatch, as you saw, they lift the bar to arm's length above their head in one movement. Here in the clean and jerk, it's lifting the bar to the shoulders, stand up straight, and then jerk the bar to arm's length above the head. 3 attempts at each lift, and the best snatch and the best clean and jerk figures are added to determine the winners. That was Isabella Dragneva's attempt at 100 kilograms on clean and jerk, and well, Bulgaria, a strong weightlifting tradition, but not today for Dragneva.
Yes, and of course weightlifting, not just about power, it's also about using that power in the right place. So the bar now goes to 110 kilos. World record in this lift stands at the moment at 115 kilos, so getting very close. So puts the feet in line, waits for the buzzer.
And she continues to impress. She made a spectacular debut at the Junior World Championships earlier in May. And, well, proved then that she was pretty much undisputed queen of the 48 kilogram category, even among the seniors. And, well, now she's putting that into good effect in Warsaw. Again, just making it look easy.
So, Nurcan already secured the overall silver medal with a clean and jerk of 105 kilos, which was also a personal record for her. Now going for 112.5. Now, she was lighter than the Chinese girl, so that would have put her in the lead on the clean and jerk, but today it wasn't to be.
Well, silver in the snatch and silver in the clean and jerk and silver in the overall for Turkey. Here we go again then. World record attempt. The weight is 115.5 kilograms.
That's right, so Wang already secured all 3 gold medals, snatch, clean and jerk and the total. So I guess a world record is all that's left, really, isn't it? Cleans well. Brings the feet into line, and there it is, 6 good lifts. And another new world record for the youngster.
Well, she looks pleased enough. The coach rather underwhelmed, as always. I guess you could say there's healthy competition for places in the Chinese weightlifting team. So the clean and jerk, Wang Minhuan confirming her dominance with another world record, 115.5 kilograms. And that puts her, of course, top overall by a distance, 208 to 192.5 from the Turkish girl. And so to the lightest of the men's categories, the 56 kilogram category. And the big story here, the absence of the Olympic champion, Halil Mutlu of Turkey. Not in Warsaw, he has an injury, so that leaves the field wide open.
That's right, Halil has all the world records, has snatched 138 kilos, and has just had surgery on his right shoulder, and I'm told is just sort of working his way back up slowly.
This is Adrian Gigau of Romania, 125 kilograms. And looks rather pleased with himself.
Yes, and what you've got to remember about these men is that they're actually under 9 stone. It's difficult to tell when they're on the weightlifting platform. And snatching over double body weight. So Yang in trouble. If you look to the left of the picture, bottom left, you can see 125 with 2 red scores through it. That means that he opened on 125 and failed twice. So this means that if he's going to stay in the overall competition, he really needs to get this lift. And that's good. And the significance of that lift is that he's lighter than the Romanian. So he now goes into the gold medal position and manages to stay in the competition.
Lots of pressure, David, when you have missed your first 2 attempts and you haven't got any kind of marker on the board. What is going through your mind when you're trying for that 3rd and final lift?
Just stay focused on your technique and put 100% effort in and try not to let the pressure get to you. So now this man opened on 122.5 kilos on the Asian Games 3 weeks ago. Has now put the bar to 127.5. And a success with this lift would put him into the gold medal position ahead of Yang of Taipei. Well, failed that, but he has got another attempt. So Zhigao.
Yes, back to the Romanian. His attempt at 127.5 kilograms. We already saw him lift 125.
That's right, and a real fight for the medals here now. He knows that this will put him into the lead. At the moment, in second place, by virtue of lighter body weight. So this is important. It's his last attempt. So guaranteed a bronze, in silver medal position at the moment. One lift left in this competition, and it's Wu Meijin of China. So the question is, can he do this lift? If he succeeds, it's a gold medal. If he fails, he'll be down in the bronze medal position. So this really is an important pressure lift. Failed with it the first time. Didn't finish the first phase of the pull. Can he get it right this time? Yes, he can. So it's gold for China in the snatch.
Yes, the Asian Games champion, I guess, in the absence of Mutlu, would have been expected to win, well, the snatch and the clean and jerk, but pressure on that lift, and it's how you respond to pressure at this level that counts. That's how he responded to pressure, and the snatch gold is in the bag. Confirmation of that, 127.5. 125 carried through to the clean and jerk and the overall for a Taipei. And this man is in bronze medal position at the halfway stage, if you like. Adrian Zhigao of Romania. A first attempt at 152.5 kilograms.
Yes, his first attempt at 152 and his last attempt in the competition, of course, already being successful with 145 and 150 kilos. Cleans well. Needs to get his feet in line and stand still. And he says, look at that.
Rather more of a demonstrative coach they have in Romania than the Chinese women's coach, certainly. Here we go. Yang Chin Yi, silver on the snatch, 152.5 kilograms. Last attempt, he's failed twice before.
Yes, and this is one of those lifters that must be an absolute nightmare to coach. Failed twice on the snatch and then came through, and he's now in exactly the same position on the clean and jerk. Knowing that this lift, for now anyway, will put him into gold medal position on the overall by virtue of lighter body weight over the Romanian. Needs to get his feet in line.
I think we'll start calling him a master of brinkmanship. Successful once again with his very last lift. Once again the favourite. First attempt at 155 kilograms.
Yes, all other competitors are now finished. In weightlifting, it works on a rising bar principle. Athletes weigh in 2 hours before the competition and give in their opening kiloage. And then the people lifting the lightest weights come in first, the people lifting the heaviest weights come in last. So this man knows that if he's successful with this clean and jerk, he'll have all 3 gold medals.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt. More gold to China. We hear the coach shouting at the lifters during their lift, and obviously for those of us who don't speak Chinese, David, what sort of things are the coaches saying, and what do you like your coach to shout at you when you're up there?
I don't really mind what he shouts at me, actually, because to be honest with you, when I'm on the stage, I'm not really listening to what the coach is saying. I mean, when you're on the stage, you are on your own, and you go into a zone, really. And I think the shouting's more for the coach than the athlete, actually, at that point.
Just the release of pressure for the coach. Right, this is his final lift of the competition and a second attempt at 160 kilograms. Remember, all 3 gold medals already wrapped up. This is just showboating.
Great technician. So 160 kilos, that's 350 pounds. And remember, these men weigh about 120 pounds. So nearly 3 times body weight. Halil Mutlu actually holds the world record at 168 kilos. So he's one of the few men that actually has clean and jerk triple body weight.
Extraordinary confirmation that it's so far so good for China. And once again, a clean sweep of gold medals. Wu Meijin, 287.5 kilograms. That's 10 kilos ahead of the rest. Taipei takes silver, and Romania take bronze. Plenty more to come from Warsaw on Eurosport as we continue our highlights package through the World Championships. We're going to take a break, but don't go away.
It's the Cross Adventure Raid Series. For anyone who loves to go for it, this is the business. Mixed teams of 4 in a variety of awesome challenges over a period of 2 days. You need a lot of bottle, stamina is a must, and as you can see, versatility is handy too. The Cross Adventure Raid Series, Wednesday, 22:45 on Eurosport. Brought to you by Suwon.
Welcome back to the World Weightlifting Championships on Eurosport. We're going through the highlights, and our next port of call is the women's 53 kilogram category. And the first attempt for Li Kuizhu of China, 95 kilograms on the bar.
Well, not the prettiest snatch of the day, I'm sure, but successful. And as you can see, she had a successful run, 92.5, and finally 95.
Udonporn Polzak of Thailand. As you can see from the caption, this is her second attempt at 95 kilograms, her last snatch.
So holds on well, and that puts her into the silver medal position at the moment. And of course, still Ri of People's Republic of Korea still to start.
Ri Song Hui entering the competition at 97.5 kilograms, fully 2.5 kilograms better than anything that's gone before.
Yes, so this lift would immediately put her into the gold medal position and give her 2 more lifts to perhaps attempt a world record, which at the moment stands at 102.5. Great snatching.
Super stuff. And for once, it's not the Chinese who are dominating here. Always worth going for more weight in the snatch because, remember, it's the snatch and clean and jerk added together to find the overall winner. Already 1 failure at 103 kilograms. This is a world record attempt, as you can see. The last snatch of Ri Song Hui.
So she doesn't go away with the world record, but that can perhaps come on another day. However, she is in the gold medal position after the snatch.
And of course it is Ri Song Hui who not only leads at half time, if you like, but also has the snatch world record, which she broke in October this year in Busan at those Asian Games. 102.5 kilograms, just failed to go half a kilogram heavier. We move into the clean and jerk. The world record here, 125 kilograms. Udonporn Polzak of Thailand, her second attempt at 120.
Yes, of course, the bigger weights lifted in the clean and jerk are first taken to the shoulders. You have to drive up from that very low position, take a slight breather, and then drive the weight to arm's length.
Good stuff from the Thai. 120 is what she bows out with. Lots and lots of power from the legs.
So Ri coming in at just 2.5 kilos below the world record in the clean and jerk.
Yang Sha of, where else? China, holds the world record, 125, not competing. Probably not good enough to make the Chinese team.
Perhaps not the woman in form or the woman in favour. Or maybe even it was just somebody else's turn. Well, considering that was just 2.5 kilos below the world record, she makes it look easy.
The world record has stood since the Sydney Olympics. Fully 2 and a bit years since, when was it, September 2000. This is a world record attempt. Will it go after 2 years? 125.5 kilograms.
Well, she makes it look easy.
Another world record falls. Another world record falls in Walsall. So, plenty to do.
Yeah, well, this is interesting. This is interesting because she jumped from 120 kilos to this 127.5. Now, this is a very significant lift because it does 2 things. First of all, it gives her the world record. Secondly, it actually puts her ahead by virtue of lighter body weight on the total. So the Chinese putting the pressure back on. Needs to stand still, which she does.
Some emotion from her coach. Must be a different coach.
Well, that means that Rhee will now have to come out on 127.5. Now, this won't be a world record because there's a rule in weightlifting that the first person to do it claims it. So whatever happens, the Chinese girl has got the world record. However, this lift would be the overall medal. It won't be the medal in the clean and jerk because the Chinese girl's lighter.
So far, so good. And overall gold to Korea, to Rhee Song-hui. The first to break the world record in Poland, of course, with 125.5, but it got broken again after that. The new mark standing at 127.5. So China take gold in the clean and jerk. But in the overall, as you can see, Rhee Song-hui, the People's Republic of Korea. 225, incidentally, also equals the old world record set in Sydney. Next up, it's the men's 62 kilogram category. And, well, Stefan Georgiev, one of the few Europeans trying to dent the Asian dominance. His second attempt at 137.5 kilograms.
Yes, so the bar now on 137.5 kilos, which translates to 303 pounds. And these men weighing just a little under the 10 stone mark.
And he's thrilled with that. Stefan Georgiev of Bulgaria sets the mark at 137.5. As you'd expect, plenty of power from the Chinese team. This man is Lei Mao-sheng, coming in at 140 kilograms.
Yes, and Lei Mao-sheng also won the Asian Games 3 weeks ago.
World record holder in the clean and jerk, the snatch world record, 153 kilograms, set in Izmir in June.
So a confident start for Lei Mao-sheng. Leonardis of Greece already failed with this weight once.
The Olympic silver medalist from Sydney. Now he'd love, I'm sure, to translate that to gold in Athens. Very popular sport in Greece, weightlifting.
Well, it wasn't perfect, but he worked for it. The weight was forward, he chased it, and there's the confirmation, the 3 white lights.
So the last snatch of the competition from Im Song-soo from the People's Republic of Korea. Once again, his second attempt at 140 kilograms.
Yes, this is for the silver medal. Gold already won by Lei Mao-sheng.
And he's done it. Snatch silver for Im Yong-soo. I tell a lie. Bronze. Silver to Greece. And Leonidas Sabanis, gold to China. And this man, who we're seeing now in the clean and jerk, a first attempt at 170 kilograms. As I mentioned, he holds the world record in the clean and jerk, 182.5. So this considerably lighter than that. His first lift.
So 170 kilos, 372 pounds. And these men weighing under 10 stone.
So that takes the lead. We're now going to see Stefan Georgiev's first clean and jerk of the competition, his first attempt at 172.5 kilograms. Out of the medals in the snatch. And all lifters, don't they, David, have the routine that they like adhering to during major competitions before their lifts.
That's right, everybody's got their own idiosyncrasies.
Good stuff from Georgiev. 172.5. Puts him into the lead. What are your idiosyncrasies then?
He's enjoying himself. Ooh, well, I don't know really. I'm sort of fairly straightforward. I just kind of walk on and hopefully lift it and walk off again.
That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't do any of this blowing kisses stuff.
Not even in Manchester.
No, not even in Manchester.
Kim Yong-soo, the Korean, his first attempt, 175 kilograms, is for the lead.
Yes, that's right. Only managed bronze in the snatch, but seems to have really taken control in this lift, and that actually puts him in the overall lead as well.
175 kilograms, still one attempt to go, but I can tell you that this was the heaviest bar anyone lifted in the clean and jerk in this men's 62 kilogram class, which means that it's Sue who takes gold in the clean and jerk. Georgiev silver. And overall gold as well.
They weren't weightlifters, by the way, in case you're wondering.
I was looking forward to that category. But we'll make do, won't we, with the women's 58 kilogram category. Once again, it's the Asians who dominate this one.
So a nice smooth lift there.
Yes, indeed, 1D. Now, can the Greeks make an impression?
Yes, another youngster.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, I speak Greek, and the coach is telling her not to hurry. We're not in a hurry, he says. Tsakarikia Kastritsi.
Yes, already succeeded with her first two attempts, so this will give her the the hat trick, as it were.
97.5 kilograms on the bar. Well, she didn't hurry. And a great snatch. Castrizzi, 97.5 kilograms. Just to put that in perspective, the world record is 106 kilograms. And that's held by Song Ji-hwan. This is she. Her first attempt at 100 kilograms. And this, of course, will be good enough for gold in the snatch. No problem. I wouldn't like to tell you where she broke the world record. Kazinkabrichka. Something along those lines. It happened last month. Here she goes then, with an attempt at 105 kilograms.
Yeah, she already has the gold medal, so this is just to increase the lead. Surprised she didn't go for a world record, actually.
Well, it was her second lift. Make sure of the advantage, increase the advantage, then go for the world record. I guess that's good tactics. But a failure with that attempt at the world record.
Yeah, she did go for the world record.
So China from Greece, from Turkey, from Great Britain. Let's have a listen to what the coach is saying. Once again, he's saying, lift it nicely and don't hurry up. I think we can take it from that she sometimes does rather hurry her lifts. Her first attempt then at 112.5 kilograms. It's rather nice understanding what the coaches are saying. I don't speak Chinese, I'm afraid. Easy on the clean, he says. Three breaths. Well, she's not hurrying, but it's pretty good stuff from the Greek, isn't it?
Yeah, she's young. She's having a good day.
And a lovely smile. Wandi Kamayan of Thailand, 120 kilos on the bar. So 120, cleaned and jerked. World record here, 133 kilograms. Sun Kai-yan, not here. But this is another Chinese lifter, Song Ji-hwan. Her first attempt at 125.
Yes, and again, she's already has all the gold medals secured. In fact, no, she doesn't, because she's only succeeded with 120. So she does need this for the gold medal, because the Thai girl momentarily went into the lead on body weight, but she didn't really have any problem with that, did she?
Not for long, not for long. It was her last lift though, so pressure on. That's how they cope with it. Well, that's how she copes with it anyway. Very, very nicely indeed. And that does wrap up the gold medals in the snatch, here in the clean and jerk, and of course in the overall. Let's have a confirmation of that. The clean and jerk. Gold to China, silver to Thailand, and bronze to Canada. That's how it looks overall. Fairly similar with the Greek girl who'll be looking for great things come Athens in 2 years' time, taking bronze at these World Championships. I can tell you that attending her 12th World Championship, Nelly Simova of Bulgaria wasn't among the medals. We'll take a break, we'll be back soon. Back to the World Championships of weightlifting in Warsaw, highlights, and our next category, our next port of call, if you like, is the men's 69 kilogram category. The thoughts on this of David Morgan, the reigning Commonwealth champion?
Well, Youssef, I haven't seen him around very often. Young and improving. A success with this lift would actually put him into the gold medal at the moment, but of course the Chinese and the Bulgarian are still in this competition. He needs to hold, which he does, and he knows that that lift has given him the possibility of a medal. It's just a question of what the Bulgarian and the Chinese can do.
Invincible?
Well, yes, this is Boevsky now. This is an interesting character. Hasn't been beaten for 6 years.
And that famous cover of World Weightlifting magazine.
That's right.
You were telling me about Invincible, question mark, across the bar with this man holding it aloft. Galabin Boevsky, 155 kilograms, and very disappointing for him.
Yes, it's almost as if that magazine with the photograph and the word Invincible question mark across it was almost the kiss of death for that man. So he's down on 150. So in fact, the Tunisian is still in the gold medal position, but of course there's still two very strong Chinese lifters in this competition.
The first of them, Zhang Gu Zheng, 155 for the lead. Easy as that.
Yes, so the only man who could take gold away from him is his teammate, who we're seeing coming onto the platform now, Chen Chu Fu.
157.5. 155, remember, with Zhang's snatch.
So Chinese taking gold and silver.
That was his last lift. Zhang did have another, but couldn't make it count. So this is the best snatch in the men's 69 kilogram class. The world record 165, so some way short of world records the men so far in Warsaw. As you can see, Zhang failed on 157.5, so that was enough for Chen Chu Fu to take gold in the snatch and to take the lead into the overall.
Yes, and of course it meant that this man managed to secure a medal for the snatch, but he's in real trouble now. He's failed with 180 kilos on his first and his second attempt, and has decided to increase the weight of the bar to 182.5 kilos, 402 pounds. So he's already failed twice with 180, but decided that it was a technical error and that he can do 182.5. Well, there it is, and making absolutely the right decision, leaving him on a total of 335, and in second place at the moment So he's just now got to sit back, wait, and see what the Chinese do.
2 clean lifts from Chen Chu Fu. Gold in the snatch, remember. This is last clean and jerk and a first attempt at 187.5 kilograms.
Yes, this man having a great day so far. Successful with all 3 lifts in the snatch phase. Already succeeded with 2 in the jerk, so this for a perfect day. He needs to stand still, which he does. So now the only man that can take the gold medal away from him is his teammate, who now knows that he needs to load the bar to
plenty.
192.5 kilos. But this, Boewski, now he's really having a bad day. He's failed twice with this lift of 187.5. If he misses this lift, he'll be out of the competition with nothing. So gone from invincible, unbeatable for 6 years, a failure at this, nothing.
Didn't really fancy coming, did he?
No, told the coaches he wasn't in great shape, but was told you've got to lift. And that's a shame. Always a shame when you see somebody as great as Boewski failing 3 times and out of the competition. But now, this is an interesting situation. Chinese winning at the moment, but not this man, it's his teammate. 192.5 kilos has been loaded onto the bar. He's failed with his first attempt at it. He now has 1 lift remaining. Okay, this is his 3rd attempt. This is everything. This is the gold medal. And you've got to watch his technique on this. He's got an unusual technique in the 2nd phase of the lift. Cleans well. And there it is. Gold and silver for China. But it's this man, not his teammate. And that rather unusually executed lift on 192.5 kilos makes him the gold medalist.
Great picture. The effort. You can just see it on his face, and then the elation. Confirmation then. 192.5. Still some way short of Boewski's world record, 196.5. But good enough for gold in the clean and jerk. Good enough too for gold in the overall. China from Tunisia. Great performance from Sabai. Next stop, women's 63 kilogram class. And Georgina Kirilova.
Yes, Kirilova been around a long time. Won in her career, won European Championships 10 times. But in tough company today. The major competition coming from Greece and China. .5 kilograms on the bar. Yes, and for the lead, but of course there's still 2 athletes left in this competition. And that's good. So she leads for now.
So 1 successful lift, 102.5 for Tsakiri, Anastasia Tsakiri of Greece. Her 2nd snatch with a bar at 105 kilograms. 112.5 is the world record.
Yeah, this girl was telling me about her training. Trains with the Greek team. Does 16 training sessions a week. And she said at one point she went into the gym and her legs gave way, and the coach Yakovu said, okay, I'll give you a week off, but then you're back in the gym.
See if it pays off then. Yes, it does. Sakiri, 105. 2 clean snatches from 2. Yuksa can also post that record, 100 and 105. Here she goes with 107.5 and snatch gold.
Yes, she needs this because although she's already snatched 105, the Greek girl, Anastasia Sakiri, is lighter, so she needs this to take the overall gold. So it's gold again for China.
Marvellous lift, marvellous lift. 3 clean snatches from 3, 107.5. And that's gold in the snatch. Women's 63 kilogram class, then confirmation, Liu Sha, 107.5, good enough for gold because Sakiri failed with that. And Kirilova takes bronze. Here we go with the clean and jerk. Dragana Kirilova, her first attempts, about 122.5, already clear with 120.
So this lift for a guaranteed bronze. Good enough.
And she'll be on the way back to Bulgaria, back to Sofia, with a medal of some flavour or other. She probably knows it's likely to be bronze. What with Liu Sha and Sakiri lurking. First attempt, 135 kilograms. It's only 135.5, which is the world record, which she holds. Set it in Busan at the Asian Games this year.
Yes, so 297 pounds, just a shade under 300 pounds. And these women weighing less than 10 stone.
Just half a kilogram lower than the world record she set last month, proving that was no fluke. She still has another lift to come. 135 definitely gives her at least silver. 132.5 is all Sakiri's done. This would be a new world record. It would not be good enough for overall gold. It would be good enough, of course, for clean and jerk gold.
Yes, so she knows, because this is her third lift, because she was 2.5 kilos down in the snatch, she knows that she can't win the overall. However, she can win the clean and jerk, and she can be the new world record holder.
Quite a consolation, really, but she has to lift it first.
Things well. Always takes a long time with the bar on the shoulders.
3 breaths, says the coach. And straight. What does he mean, straight?
Dip straight. When she dips, you mustn't dip forward. You have to dip straight.
That's what she's done. And that is a new world record. Anastasia Sakiri, not good enough for overall gold, but do you think she cares? Almost certainly not. She looked thrilled, didn't she? 136 kilos then from Sakiri. Liu Sha did have a stab at 137.5, but failed with it. and Kirilova takes the clean and jerk bronze. But it's this girl who wins the overall gold medal, 242.5, equals the world record. The Greek with 240, and Kirilova of Bulgaria with 225. Plenty more to come from Walsall. Next up, we have the women's 69 kilogram category and the men's 77. That's David's event. Don't go away. And we continue through the categories. As you can see, women's 69 kilogram category. The first attempt at 110 from Nala Mohammed from Egypt. And David, Egypt, pretty much an up-and-coming nation, aren't they?
That's right, one of the many up-and-coming nations now in the women's weightlifting. I think, as I mentioned earlier, because it's now in the Olympic Games, it's becoming much more popular. And I think as time goes on, we'll perhaps be getting a much wider spread of nations and medals, rather than everything going to China.
Good lift. Good lift from the Egyptian, 110 kilograms. The world record here, not too much above that, 115.5. Two clean lifts out of two from Pawina Thong-Suk of China. This for 3 out of 3 and 112.5 kilograms. She's 23 years old.
So that's a successful lift on 112.5 for the Thai girl.
Now this girl will be known to plenty of weightlifting fans worldwide. The reigning European, world and Olympic champion, Valentina Popova of Russia. Likes her eyeshadow, but also enormously talented.
Yes, appearances are everything.
Here she goes, 115 kilograms.
So gold in the snatch for Popova.
And she'll look good on the podium as well. Popova, 115 kilograms, just half a kilogram under the world record. Had a go, failed with that. Thong-Suk, silver. And this girl taking bronze, but she's in trouble in the clean and jerk.
Yes, she's already failed twice on 135. So needs this lift to stay in the competition. And indeed, a success should give her all 3 bronze medals. So an important lift, this one. And I think that's good enough.
135 kilograms, good enough for the lead temporarily, but certainly good enough for bronze. Here we go, Valentina Popova, a last attempt at 142.5. She's failed twice. She needs this, of course, to stay in, well, both the clean and jerk and the overall competitions.
Yes, so we've had a situation now where 2 girls have failed with their first lifts and have been under real pressure to succeed in their 3rd and final attempt.
She does know a thing or two about pressure, doesn't she? Popova.
Yes, the only girl still left in this competition, of course, the Thai girl. She's still got 1 attempt left. Well, that's better, and it means that Popova, for now anyway, goes into the lead.
She can have the gold taken away from her, though. 1:42.5. Good enough for provisional pole position overall. A 1:47.5. 0.5 of a kilogram under the world record, but this is to win overall gold and, of course, clean and jerk gold. Arina Thongsook of Thailand, silver in the snatch.
Needs to stand up. Now, is she good enough for gold? Needs to recover and stand still. And there it is.
She is, you know. She's good enough for gold. Great stuff. Great stuff. 147.5 confirmation. Thongsook gold. Chun Hong did have a stab at 150. But failed. So Thongsook, as we said, takes overall gold from Popova, the reigning champion. Mohammed, a new kid on the block from Egypt, takes the bronze medal. Now this is your category, David. This is where you won your Commonwealth gold medals, all 5 of them. The men's 77 kilogram category. This is Georgi Markov. At 200, and this is Hossein Barkar, the Iranian.
Now this is in fact Oleg Perepechenov of Russia, coming in at 165 kilograms for his first snatch.
Yes, of course. And it snatched 200. I was looking at the wrong sheet of paper.
So, an easy start.
Snatch world record, 173 kilograms.
Yes, so Russia leading at the moment.
This is Hossein Barkar of Iran. The second attempt at 165.
Yes, and he's lighter than the Russian, so this would put him temporarily anyway into the lead, but it's his last attempt. And he gives it everything.
Good enough for the lead. Good enough for the lead. Can the next man up respond? This man, Georgi Markov, 170 on the bar.
Yes, Markov failed with his first on 165, then succeeded, so he's now trying to go further on his third with 170, which now gives him the lead. So there's only one man left in this competition that can take the snatch gold medal away from Georgi Markov, and it's this man, Li Hongli of China. Already done 165 and 170, has now gone to a huge 172.5 kilos, just half a kilo short of the world record.
This for gold in the snatch.
Yes, he's already on 170, but he's heavier than Markov, so he needs this extra 2.5. So it's gold again for China in the snatch lift anyway.
172.5, as you say, just half a kilogram under the world record, but I guess that's the rule, isn't it? Wrap up the gold medal and then go for records. That's what he did. Gold for China, silver Bulgaria, bronze Iran. Perepechenov missing out.
However, in the clean and jerk, Lee was not so strong, and he went out of the competition at 192.5 kilograms.
Leaves it wide open. It also leaves the possibility of 3 different gold medal winners here.